it looks like in certain cases, folks, there are some good things that have resulted from a global pandemic out of China. David Menzies for Rebel News here in Ottawa. Well, folks, I'm standing outside the glorious National War Memorial that commemorates those who gave their lives in all the wars and conflicts Canada has been involved with over the decades. And I gotta say, these grounds look beautiful. No, it has nothing to do with the fact that the green grass is returning and the tulips are about to bloom. And it has everything to do with the fact that disgusting, illegal, and illicit tent city that occupied these grounds in such a disrespectful manner has finally been eliminated. Yeah, I'm talking about those Extinction Rebellion nuts headed up by Cognito, who were allegedly camping out here for months. We were here last in February. Of course, we exposed the lie of the campout. We went from tent to tent to tent to see if there was anybody actually occupying these grounds. Is there someone in this tent here?
You seem to be talking to someone, so I guess the answer would be yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Would this be Cognito?
Who are you?
I'm David Menzies with Rebel News. I think we met a couple of months ago.
Okay, goodbye.
She is striving so hard to be Canada's version of Greta Thunberg. Maybe she should grow her hair in pigtails and feign a mental illness. It hasn't caught on. She has been here since December 5th. Why are you here then, Anne? I mean, what?
Excuse me, if you would like to arrange to talk properly, I would appreciate that.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Even so, for months, this tent city was tolerated. If you went to the Ottawa Police Service, they said this is a National Capital Commission responsibility, and then they would say, well, it's actually a City of Ottawa responsibility, and they would say, well, it's the RCMP, and the RCMP would say it's the Ottawa Police, like you're on a merry-go-round at the carnival. Everybody was absolving themselves of responsibility. And the reason why Cognito, not her real name, was here is that across the street, that's the office of the Prime Minister, and she was demanding to meet with the Prime Minister so that she would get a pledge from the Prime Minister that Canada would move to zero net emissions by 2025. Yeah, Cognito, not her real name, wanted Canada to wean itself 100% off fossil fuels in less than 5 years. Can you believe that, nut bar? Well, I guess there is some good news when it comes to a global pandemic, because thanks to the Wuhan virus, it would appear that Cognito and company, and by that I mean her dog, because we couldn't find anyone else camping out here in February, they packed up and gone home. And the reason why I'm here today is I want to point out the hypocrisy of what happens when the Wuhan virus social distancing regulations are being enforced by bylaw and law enforcement. Earlier today, I was talking to our recent Fight the Fines case, Mark Sylvester. He was all by himself in an Ottawa park with his metal detector last month, and he was slapped with an $880 fine. No ifs, ands, or buts, no warnings, just pay this fine right away. And yet, environmental fruitcakes, they can get a pass for months and months and months until finally they get bored, pack up, and that disgraceful tent city that dishonors the men and women who fought for this nation. Well, it is an absolute hypocritical double standard that illegal tent city should never have been tolerated, not for a single hour. But like I said, it looks like in certain cases, folks, there are some good things that have resulted from a global pandemic out of China. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, have you been slapped with one of those COVID-19 safety protocol fines by bylaw or law enforcement? Well, if you have a story to tell, please visit fightthefines.com. That's fightthefines.com. And if we think your story has merit, we'll go to bat for you. That's right. We will make use of a top-notch criminal lawyer to get you justice when things get back to normal. And folks, if you don't have a story, well, please visit fightthefines.com. And if you can, kindly make a donation so that we can crowdfund those legal fees. Thank you ever so much.